The panel container works exactly the same as the group box container, but panel does not have the title. As you can see, the group box container has a title option, but panel does not have it. Let's drag the panel container from the toolbox window. Here we have the panel container, drag it, and this is how it looks like. You can see it does not have any title. It only has the boundaries, as you can see here. Let's replace this group box with the panel. I'm just going to shift all the controls inside the panel container. Now remove the group box and place a panel to the left side. And here we have the properties. The default name of the panel is panels. We can change the name. Let's say panel park. And once again, the most important property is the enabled property. We can use this property in order to control the program flow, just like we did in the previous chapter with the group box. So in our code, here we have the group box. Group box is removed now. Now we just need to change the name, panel park. So a container is disabled from the beginning. And when the charges are paid, we are going to enable the container panel park. Let's run the program and check the output. So you see the panel is disabled and so all the controls inside the panel. Let's pay the charges. Now you can see the panel is enabled and you can park your vehicle. The most important property is the enable property. You can also explore some other properties to make the panel prominent. For example, a background color. You can also change the border style. So that was a panel container, simple and elegant. Now in the next chapter, we are going to study the last container, which is called tab control. Using this container, you can create multiple tab pages on a single form.